up, Internet? It's the Mandacore back again, and it is International Masturbation Day! Happy International Masturbation Day, everyone! And in that spirit, we are going to play a game that I have had in my library, my Steam library, for a very, very, very long time, but I have never played it, and that is, as you can see, Genital Jousting. There is a story mode and there's also online multiplayer, but we're just going to do the story mode. Hold down arrow to use menu. New game. And if you like this episode or are just morbidly curious, you should check out the Reddit link in the description below to see what the Mandacore could have been for this week's thumbnail. Aha! This is the same thing as Evoland. Okay. Press A to pull from butt. Eat the apple. Eat another apple. Come on. Bam. Eat another apple. Oh, goodness. Eat another apple. There we go. This is very interesting. Press A to pull from tip. Go to the sandbox. Oh, hey, I found the sandbox. No one will ever love you? Aww! That's sad. Oh, hey! Hey! Why am I getting beaten up by a bunch of penises? I mean, I'm a penis, so I should expect it to be penises, but why am I getting beaten up? Oh, goodness. They're just getting bigger.
John woke to the shrill cry of his alarm clock and lay there, rigid, his usual morning condition. But there was another reason John couldn't get out of bed. It was the weight. A weight that had nothing to do with his muscles or fat or sweaty blankets. John was weighed down by a piece of paper. The invitation to his high school reunion. From across the years, the words he'd heard in the schoolyard were still clear. You're a loser. No one will ever love you.
3 months until reunion. Okay. Let's knock that over so it stops doing what it's doing. What do we got over here? Let's...
John threw on an outfit. He didn't feel comfortable wandering around his home naked.
Did I throw on an outfit, though? Because I still don't have an outfit on. Okay. What's in here? Nothing I need. Okay, let's go through the door.
John needed to shower and wash off the sweaty stink of desperate sadness.
Oh, let's get this.
They say cleanliness is next to godliness. But at that moment, cleanliness was next to his prostate.
Get clean. Okay, I've gotten clean. Now I have to brush my teeth. Okay. Did I clean my butthole enough? Am I good? I think I'm good. Get ready for work, pick an outfit. Okay. Yeah, I've got an outfit on. Oh goodness, what am I wearing? Alright, let's go greet the day with our penileness.
John had 3 months until the reunion to turn his life around. First, he needed to clean up.
Clean the dishes. Okay. How do I clean the dishes? Okay, I just broke the dishes. That works. Take care of leftovers. Leftovers. Oh, that must be over here. Why are there cockroaches in my thing and why can't I squish them? Oh! Oh, that's fun. If I hit B or X, square, whatever it is. I thought it was B on the Xbox controller. It's not. If I hit square, I launch myself with a fart. That's cool. Okay, I guess I have to really,
The only reason he'd ordered so much takeout was because Delilah, the delivery peen, made John feel butterflies in his testicles.
Okay.
If John took the toaster to the shower, he wouldn't have to worry about the reunion. John suddenly realized the time. Distracted by his new drive to improve his life, he had become late. He needed to hurry, or he'd miss the bus to work.
Well, then let's get out of here. Let's go.
John had left his
Get ready
apartment
for work.
late, but if he caught the express bus, he might make it to work on time. John didn't really like his job, but it had two qualities in its favor. One, he could pay his rent, and two, Barbara. Currently John's top candidate for his reunion date. John noticed a moderately attractive peen waiting at the stop.
What am I doing?
He tried to start a conversation and did not get the reaction he'd hoped for. It was probably because he was a minimum wage peen. She could probably sense it.
Oh. Yes, I caught the bus.
The office hummed with cold fluorescent lighting. The air was cold and stale, lifeless. How long had John worked here? Long enough to deserve better.
Come on. Woo!
John was late, but he felt daring. He could sneak into the office through the archives, or he could stroll through the front entrance with enough confidence to bluff his boss.
No, let's
John decided
through
to
the
creep in
archives.
through the archives.
Ow, I got cut on a piece of something. That's not cool. Okay. Let's just keep strong-arming our way
Despite
through
the
this.
obvious flaws, John thought it was a good plan and not a recipe for humiliation.
Okay, fine. I can't get past those boxes. Well, I can, but I'm lazy. So I'm going to try to stroll through with confidence. Oh, I can't change my mind? Okay. Okay, let's see. We just gotta worm our way through this. Just gotta worm our way through. Yeah! Oh, I see. I was changing what end was in control. I get it.
Everyone else
Perfect.
was hard at work, grinding away. John might actually get away with this.
Except here comes my boss.
The boss. He homed in on John, deluging him with spit and buzzwords. The boss ran out of synonyms for John's failings and gave him an ultimatum. Barbara would definitely not be interested in dating John if he was unemployed. He had to get to the quality assurance department.
Okay. What do we got here?
There might be a faulty dildo just waiting to cost the company millions in lawsuits. John would have to test them all. Every atom of John's rectum began to vibrate with the frequencies of pure pleasure. His orifice was a paradise. This vibrator would end all wars. It was good.
Let's grab this vibrator. There we go.
That one was good too.
I have to do this 50 times? Oh my god. Oh, I forgot to hit the button. Sorry. Okay.
The Prostate Pounder X900 series? The most advanced vibrator on the market.
Woo!
Sweet mother of no, John, that's too much pleasure for one anus to handle.
Oh goodness. What's going on? Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh Jesus. Oh, whoops. What did I do? Oh, I just exploded. Soothe asshole. Okay.
John's butt hurt, but his heart was proud. If that vibe had gotten out into the world, it could have injured a customer as badly as it had ravaged his anus.
Apply Band-Aid. Yes. There we go. Oh, hello.
The boss arrived and congratulated John on taking one for the team.
Thank
and
you.
Jumping on the hand grenade, or in this case, putting it up his butt. John was having trouble following the conversation because he was quite high on suppository painkillers. And then the boss said it. Promotion. Finally, the company was recognizing John's hard work and ignoring his minor faults like lack of talent, constant lateness, and flatulence.
Oh, where'd my boss go? Yay!
John's new office smelt like polished wood and
Make the
success.
space your own.
John's success. Sam dropped by. He'd heard John had been hurt. John said he was fine. He wasn't a softie to complain about a mildly ruptured rectum. Besides, he had a promotion to celebrate. John had met Sam in college during a sports ball game. He'd given him some stiff competition.
Ah, shit.
Even when he won, Sam never acted like he was better than John.
I'm stuck.
They'd started at Flesh Corp product testing together. Nothing builds a friendship like a long day of dildo mounting.
Come on, yeah.
Yes. John had known Sam for a while. But John couldn't hang out with Sam. He had a reunion to prepare for. He was going out with Barbara tonight. He just had to ask her.
Okay, let's find
Everyone
Barbara.
was quiet, listening to the presentation. A good moment for John to ask Barbara out.
Ask Barbara out. Which one's Barbara? I don't know which one Barbara is.
That's not Barbara, John.
How about this? Is this Barbara?
Nope.
Okay. How about... Come on.
Warmer.
Okay, I just need to go around to here. You're Barbara.
Barbara agreed.
Yay!
She nodded. Sort of. Things were really going John's way.
Jesus Christ, this game is silly.
John tried to act as suave as possible and listen to Barbara talk business. He didn't want to blow his chances at long-term love and short-term sex. Barbara began to talk about monthly feedback figures, and John started to zone out, imagining him and Barbara at the reunion, a power couple. She would make his classmates sick with envy.
Oh, yeah.
If he could get her to tone down the boring chatter. John's balls were gripped by certainty. Barbara was the perfect date for the reunion. John thought he would impress Barbara by going behind the bar and showing the bartender a thing or two. Despite Barbara's protests that it was unnecessary, John knew that a true gentleman should follow her home. He was excited. There was still 3 months until the reunion, and he'd already landed his perfect date. All he had to do was seal the deal.
Seal the deal.
Barbara thanked John for the evening and politely did not invite him inside for coffee or sex, even though John had dropped some pretty obvious hints he'd be into both, or just the sex.
Oh.
The door slammed on John's hopes. He didn't understand. He'd laughed at all Barbara's pie chart jokes. He'd listened to her boring stories. The blank eyes of the lawn flamingos were witnesses to John's shame.
What the fuck? I'm wrecking her property out of spite.
John began the lonely walk home, thoughts tumbling like shoes in a dryer. He had done everything wrong. Barbara had led him on just to humiliate him.
I guess I'll leave now. I'm not done wrecking her house though. Let's finish wrecking her house. Okay, I guess that's all I can wreck. I can't take out her flamingos? No? Okay. How about her garbage? Can I wreck her garbage? Yeah. Yeah, I can. Throw your garbage all over the place. Now I'm gonna walk home. The walk of shame. Is it up this way? No, it's probably not. It's probably just straight.
John
Feeling
felt
empty?
How could he get love? He felt like he was missing something.
Buttloads!
Some key to attracting sex. But John was shooting blanks. What did Peens want?
I don't know, man. I don't know what
Then
Peens
it hit
want.
John out of nowhere. Stuff. He had the success. He just needed to show it off.
Oh.
But where was John going to get all the stuff he wanted?
Buttloads
John
of
needed
stuff
a
for
sign.
buttloads of cash.
A new day, a new John. He waited outside his local buttload store for it to open, eager to spend his promotion bonus on stuff. The best way to impress women.
There we go.
There's nothing
all.
like a rectum full of money to make a peen feel like a man.
All right, let's see. What do we got here? Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, let's get out of that and do it this way. Nope. Why am I so bad at this part? Go through the turnstile. Yes, there we
Suddenly it
go.
occurred to John that he was going to make a lot of choices. And every one of those choices would tell the world who he was.
I'm just gonna eat everything
Could
that
John
comes
decide?
around me. Oh, what do we got here?
What would a date think when they sat in John's home? Comfort or style? John went with comfort. Plus, it matched the couch he already had.
Oh,
John weighed up all the differences, but this was a tough choice.
let me try this one. Let's see.
Something told John this was the TV for him.
All
John
right.
chose the extremely, obviously bad TV.
Oh. I want this one. I want the one that's not so shrill.
John realized that it was only 2 months and 29 days until the reunion.
Jesus Christ.
Time flies. Cactus or rose? Was John a rugged hero or a romantic poet? If John grew his own flowers, then he'd save on romantic gestures in the long run.
Oh, well, I want the fancy cask. Oh, Jesus. Can I knock over these?
There was nothing John could take with him to the grave.
I'm just gonna stay right here. Okay.
Except his coffin.
Yeah!
Death is inevitable. Style is not.
Exactly.
John liked to get his pizza delivered. That way he could see Delilah, the delivery peen. She always made him smile.
I love pineapple on pizza.
Delilah thought pineapple on pizza was gross. This way, she would never know John's shameful tastes.
Excuse you!
What bedding would Delilah prefer?
Oh,
John
the
couldn't
pizza
help
bedding for
wondering.
sure. Pizza bed.
Pizza sheets would show her that John could also deliver.
Exactly.
Devoid of any sense of style, buying new clothes would be John's toughest challenge. The silky fabric made John feel like a celebrity.
Oh, wait, hold on.
When was the last time John had been to the beach? A nice fit, but could John pull off the color? Very
There we go. That's what we want.
John decided to go with the outfit.
Yep.
Music, the food of love.
Oh, records
Should
for
John
sure.
go retro sophisticated or just retro?
Retro
John was sure
sophisticated.
he could just pirate extra records.
Eh.
Every can was made of metal, pulled from the bones of the earth, wrestled to the surface and smelted in roaring furnaces. All so John could buy peas preserved in salty water and stick
Ew.
them up his butt.
Alright, let's take these big ones. Just wreck that all.
John's new
Woo!
purchases were on the way to his apartment. All he had to do was invite a date over. One
I can
look
do
at
that.
all his stuff, and they'd be overwhelmed with sexual desire. John
Exactly.
felt proud, and also hungry. It gave him an idea. He should invite Delilah over for dinner.
Yeah.
John was excited. Delilah was on her way. He just needed to set the mood to romance. John hoped she didn't have allergies.
And put a record on. Candles, eh? And light. Light those candles. There we go.
That must be Delilah at the door.
I gotta scatter these flowers better. I guess I don't. I'm coming! Hold on! Jesus Christ, woman! I'm stuck in the door. Get the door. Get the door. Yes!
The door opened and there was Delilah. John gulped down his nerves and invited her in.
Hello!
John could tell that Delilah was impressed by his stuff. It was time to crank up the mood to seduction. John wanted to offer Delilah wine, but he'd already popped his cork. Delilah started looking as nervous as John felt. He assumed it was because she was shy too. They really were compatible. Of course, at the reunion, he couldn't mention Delilah was a delivery peen. That would be embarrassing. Delilah suddenly headed for the door.
No, come back, Delilah!
And just like that, John was alone again. Delilah hadn't even looked at his stuff. Not even the pizza bedspread. The
Where is
rejection
my pizza
burned.
bedspread?
John felt insignificant. He had everything he wanted. The job, the money, the stuff. So much stuff. He wanted to destroy all of it. Shove it into the abyss.
Yes, destroy everything.
He was a shaft in the machine. A lonely piston pumping away like all the others in his rigid place. Nothing special about him. Why should Delilah or Barbara or any other peen be interested in dating him? He was just like everyone else, and they could tell. John wanted to be special, but he had to face the numb truth. Die, couch! He wasn't. And all the money and stuff he'd ever accumulate wouldn't change that. Stupid records.
Fuck everything!
He thought it would make him unique, but it just made him more like everyone else. He should leave it all. Get out of this little town and go on an adventure. See the world. He was a boring corporate drone, but he didn't have to be.
John never liked plants anyway.
He could be a traveler, exploring jungles and climbing mountains. He could visit the wonders of the world and get his picture taken. Like Peony Island, the unspoiled paradise he'd seen on TV. That was it. John had to travel.
All right.
Bags packed, John was ready to put 5,000 miles between him and his problems. He was leaving it all behind, including his luggage.
Oh, shit.
John was so close, he could almost smell the freedom of the skies.
Oh, what?
Security sent John back through the detector.
Okay.
John had forgotten he had his nail clippers with him. He'd have to buy another pair soon, or he'd look ridiculous.
Yeah. Can't imagine a penis with long nails. Oh, goodness.
When the acceleration of takeoff had slackened, John felt a sweet relief. He had left his worries on the runway. He was up in the clouds, on his way to adventure.
I was crammed in a plane with a bunch of tiny penises. Well, a bunch of large penises. Oh, goodness,
John's
those are
adventure
large
had
lions.
begun at last.
Or small lions.
And
I don't know.
It was a small world after all, and also a flat one. That was going to piss off the globeheads.
Experience the wonders. Okay. Is that not experiencing the wonders? Okay. Well, how about this wonder? How about this wonder? Oh, do I have to, like, suck the wonders up my butt? Come on! Nope, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I'm breaking stuff, that's cool. Ow! Ow! I've got a fucking snake on my penis! Get off me! So I experienced one of them. Yeah, there we go. Okay. What has 3 testicles in the morning and 2 testicles in the afternoon and no testicles at night? I don't know. I just have to suck all these up my butt. Okay. Give it to me. Put it up my butt. Okay, well, we got that one. Let me... Give me the Eiffel Tower. There we go. Okay, give me the Leaning Tower of Pisa now. There we go. Okay, now we got this.
John was having fun, but something told him he needed to go home. Probably his empty bank account.
I didn't even get to see all the wonders, though.
John was on his way back home. He was out of money, but money can't buy love. What it can buy are the experiences that had made John a more interesting and developed person, with 100 Bustagram photos to prove it. Finally, everything was going smoothly.
Yay!
John felt good to be back on the familiar ground of home, but he would feel better to be on the familiar mattress of home. That's not John's bag. Not that one either.
Okay. Oh god. Oh god, okay.
John really loved a good prick.
Oh! Ow!
It took John back to his summer job picking cacti. He hadn't gone back.
Yeah! Load that truck with cacti. I'm loading the truck with cacti. It's not working. Is that not enough cacti? Thank you. Oh, Jesus. Okay, is this my luggage? Collect luggage. I think this is my luggage. I'm stuck! Give me my luggage. Okay, no. Give me my luggage. There we go. Whatever.
Despite John's swell of fresh optimism, traveling was exhausting, and he just really wanted to get home and get some sleep.
That's fair. Where's my bus? There's the bus. Let me get on this bus. There we go, I caught the bus. Okay. Press A to pull from butt. Eat your lunch. Okay. Press A to pull from tip. Find my locker. Found my locker. Ooh, I've got a Valentine. Take the Valentine to her locker. Okay. It's gotta be this way. No one will ever love me. Aw, damn it! I'm getting beat up again.
Another nightmare. John's stress about getting a date for the reunion was making him think of her. Harmony. He hadn't seen her in years. Would she be at the reunion? John shook off the thought. He wasn't a child. He was a fully grown penis.
6 weeks until reunion. Okay. Let's do this.
John's butt started to buzz. Had he left a vibrator up there?
Whatever it was, he should get it out.
Phone.
John's
Hello.
old phone. They really were indestructible. It was Sam calling.
He wanted to check in on John. The travel looked fun, but it was so sudden. Was John okay?
Oh yeah,
Sam
I'm fine.
was such a softie, always worrying about feelings. John had only one feeling, and it was the feeling of being awesome.
You.
He could drop Sam a text, but John was on a mission. The reunion was getting closer, and he had to get a date. Fortunately, John knew exactly where to find love.
Oh yeah? And where is that?
John held his breath. He was about to meet his match. He had to reassure himself he could do this. He had a good job. He had nice stuff. He had traveled. He was ready to find love.
Yeah. Find the perfect match.
Arena, where all his sexy travel photos would give him the pick of the pack.
Only Glob can judge me. 24.
Too skinny.
No.
Hot.
Doge lover, eh? Okay.
Too short.
No! Looking for love in a glove?
Too much foreskin.
Too old.
Not enough foreskin. Glasses. Sexy.
Oh, you like potatoes? Okay, I like potatoes too.
Very nice. Nice shaft.
Oh, Jesus. 1 hour later?
Yep, the pick of the pack.
I'm just kind of swinging at this point. Many hours later, okay.
Yes! John had the pick of the pack.
Yay! Amanda! Cool!
John valued honesty in a date, but he had been expecting a different kind of dirty. A sexy and much more hygienic kind.
That's okay, I'm getting dirty with her right now anyway. Maria, 35. Just an ice queen looking for love. Put on ice skates, okay.
John was scared of getting circumcised so late in life.
I'm not doing this very well.
Oh.
Oh!
Nice. It'll be okay, John. Chicks dig scars.
Oh, goodness. Love a peen with a sense of humor.
After the reattachment surgery, the doctors had told John to rest. So he did, for 6 hours.
Hello, other penis. Find a seat, eh? Okay. Woo! Yep, this is where I'm sitting. Oh, a comedy
John
show.
was
Cool.
in stitches.
Karen, 27. Single mom? No. I reject single mom.
Karen had invited John straight over. She was not fooling around.
Oh.
Very exciting. And now she wanted him round the back.
Okay. I mean, I'm not sticking around to...
Karen let John know that the
Ew!
cake was only for the kids. So was the candy. And the piñata. And that she'd be back in 1 hour.
Ew, no! What do you want? I'm not stabbing the kids. That's unfortunate. I mean, good. I love beach picnics and reunions. Well,
John laughed at Melody's hilarious bullfrog story. She was adorable. Everything was going perfectly.
Good. Oh. Oh, I'm gone.
John never saw Melody again.
Oh! Must be Alpha wear a suit.
So far, Weena had been a parade of weirdos and rejections. If this date didn't work out, John vowed to give it up. But maybe this time, maybe today would be his day.
Sharona sighed and said, "You'll do."
I'll do? For what? I'm not getting married to you. I hope you don't think I'm getting married.
John felt a little underdressed
just
and a
at
lot
a,
overwhelmed. He was surrounded by
fancy
strangers,
dinner.
and Sharona was glaring at the muscular
Someone else's
groom.
marriage, probably.
At least John hadn't missed out on the cake.
John realized that Sharona had only brought him to create some penis envy. What a terrible plan, for so many reasons. John got excited. They were going to cut the cake.
I want to be here when we cut
Mine!
the cake.
Sharona screamed as she launched herself at the newlyweds.
Suddenly, penises were up and yelling, "No, he's mine!" It was a no-holds-barred cockfight.
Okay, I'm gonna run away now. I'm just gonna leave, guys.
As John dodged flying glasses and cake, he felt a stab of envy. The groom had dozens of penises after him, and John had none. It was just wrong.
John left the screams and explosions behind him. It was a disastrous end to his online dating.
Yeah.
He had tried everything, and it just wasn't good enough. He wasn't good enough. Swans was so simple. If you gave them bread, they liked you. But you can't take a swan to a reunion.
Make peace with a gaggle of swans. Okay. I made peace with a gaggle of swans. Oh, what do we got over here? Ow! Bruh. I was crossing there.
John wanted what that groom had. Love. Real love. The kind that makes penises fight to the death.
Ow! Catch the bus. There's the bus. Let's get on the bus. There we go. We got on the bus. Take a shower. Okay.
Days later, the question was still bugging John. Why were so many penises in love with the groom, but no one loved John?
I love you, John. Don't worry. Do the dishes.
It wasn't fair. John deserved attention. He had money and Buttstagram pics of his adventures. He even still had quite a lot of stuff. What did that penis have that John didn't?
A functioning dishwasher. Come on. I'm just trying to close the dishwasher. I'm just trying to close it. Why can't I close this dishwasher? Oh, do I have to break all the dishes, maybe? Yep. Well, I don't know. But
Then it hit John. That penis was so strong and hard. That's what everyone wanted. That's what John wasn't. That's what John had to be to find love. It was time
Big
to
and hard?
hit the gym.
Okay. Hit the sack. Alright.
John arrived at his local gym. A part of him couldn't believe he was here. He just wasn't a gym penis. But John had tried everything else. If he wanted to get the perfect date, he'd need to sign up. Sam? What was he doing here? Of course, Sam was married. John's theory was right. If you get muscles, you get love.
Hello.
Out
Don't
of
mind me while I
nowhere,
rub
Sam
you.
asked John how he was doing. Really doing. For a moment, John wanted to be honest. But he didn't come to gym to be a softie. John was here to get hard.
You!
It was John's first time in a gym since school. He tried not to read too much into that. John had two options. He could try month by month, or if he signed the 10-year Big Muscles Big Savings contract, he'd get a free easy squeezy water bottle.
You know what? I'm good with just the monthly one, thanks.
John only needed muscles for the reunion. After that, he wouldn't care.
Exactly. So now let's go here.
The gym's clean peen pool policy
Mega
meant that John would have
showers.
to do something he had never done before. Get naked in front of strangers. Maybe he could set a record for speediest cleanse. John pretended he was alone and not surrounded by wrinkly, wet cocks.
I didn't
If
get
John
naked.
had to be clean, he might as well do his laundry too.
Huh. How do I do my laundry?
John tried rinsing off in the toilet bowl. He did not get clean.
Okay.
Naked, John could feel the blanket of steam intimately against his private parts. What was John nervous about? That he would be laughed at? There was nothing funny about a naked penis.
No, there's nothing funny about a naked penis. Why am I having a hard time showering? There we go. Put on a swimsuit, eh? Okay.
Very fetching, John. It even matches your tan lines. Time to conquer the pool.
Okay, let's conquer the pool.
Sam enthusiastically greeted John and offered to show him around, obviously not realizing that John was a natural athlete. John stuck close to Sam, just to make sure Sam knew John could swim, not because John was worried about drowning. No, not that. The pool was like baptism, the icy water washing away John's flabby flab. He found his stroke, gliding through the water like an eel with large, ungainly testicles.
Yeah,
This
look at
wasn't
my
hard.
large, ungainly
John
testicles.
couldn't believe peens actually got gold medals just for splashing around. Maybe he could become an Olympian.
An
He was slowing
Olympian.
down a bit, flailing a bit, but John pushed on, knowing that looking good in a Speedo was the only thing that could save him from an empty existence.
Yeah, I've only got 3
John
lengths
wanted
left.
to take a break, forever. The pool was not his friend. It was not the blissful wet dream of his fantasies. It was a hellish prison of murderous fluid, determined to drown
can
him.
do this.
No wonder
Just-
life crawled out of
Yes!
desperate to escape the water. Done. John had not drowned, but more importantly, he had not quit. Time to hit the weight room. John's muscles bunched and bulged. The time in the gym was already paying off. Fresh from conquering the pool, John felt ready for anything the gym could throw at him, even heavy metal weights.
I don't
Sam
know what I'm
cheered
doing,
John
but-
on, as if he needed it. John smashed the mirror. He didn't want to look at his old body. He wanted to be hard. Adrenaline coursed through John's veins, his butthole clenched like a fist. John was forging himself into the peen he saw on movie screens, bulging and sweat-slicked, hard and shiny. Boom!
Yeah!
John was cocked and loaded. Didn't Sam ever get out of breath? The stream of encouragement was exhausting. Slow and steady. That's right, John. Like a lover. Or pouring gravy.
Come on. I'm getting swole. I'm a swole-ass penis. Oh, shit.
John, getting flung from fast-moving objects since preschool.
Well, I tried getting swole.
That had gotten John's heart rate up and his life expectancy down. John was sweating like a senator on a sex tape, but he wasn't done. John took a deep breath, clenched, and pulled. Sam made this look so easy. John squashed the thought. He'd just have to push harder. John tried to make eye contact with Sam, get in his head a bit.
Yeah.
Sam didn't seem to notice John, but John could tell Sam was impressed.
Yeah,
Even though
he
he
is.
still hadn't looked at John, not that it mattered to John, because John was in the zone.
Fuck
In
yeah!
the zone.
Do I win?
With the sound of a deflating truck tire, John's sphincter gave out. Sam congratulated John for trying and told him
My
it was
sphincter
okay
gave
to take
out.
things slow, as if John was going to quit. Well, he wasn't. John had a mission, and the reunion was getting closer.
Damn. 6 weeks until reunion. I thought it was already 6 weeks until the reunion. Jog! Yes! Woo! Yeah! Flex those abs. Yeah! Just hitting random buttons at work. That's all I do. Yeah. Shit, 5 weeks until the reunion. Burn those calories. Jog, jog, jog! Oh, there's a shit coming out of my butt while I'm pulling. That's not good. Am I not lifting? Why is this not counting as lifting? There we go. Destroy the chicken. Yeah. Oh, there's one chicken left. Give me that. Yes. Just get through work. Okay. 4 weeks. Woo! Come on. It's the one I always had trouble with. There we go. And devour all that chicken this again. Yeah. And get some water in there too. What do you do here anyway? I work. I hit buttons. Whew! I am bushed. That was a lot of penis work. And what's over here? Go up to her. Who was her? School. Whoa! What the fuck? Why did I have to find my locker? Ow! Oh, is that a dead penis? That's terrifying. Okay, let's keep going through here. What's in this door? Nothing. Okay, let's just not do that then. Go through the door on the left. Okay. Ow! You said on the left! Ow! What is going on here? Go through the door on the right. Okay. Shit. Go through the door on the right. Okay. This is like something out of a nightmare. What is happening here? Impress her. I didn't impress her? Oh. God damn, I'm bad at this!
As soon as John woke up, the mirror called to him. His abs looked like a pack of vacuum-sealed hot dogs. Tasty. Jim had remade John into a sculpted Adongus.
A dongus, eh?
He was finally everything a peen should be. Successful, traveled, and photogenic. It was time for his morning pre-gym workout.
Hit the treadmill, okay. Oh no. Whoa! I hit the treadmill.
The reunion invitation caught John's eye.
Reread the invitation. How do I do that? I have the invitation in my head, on my head, right? Oh yeah, let's keep that. I'm trying to read it!
He read it again.
There we go.
And again. Stunned. He'd gotten the date wrong. Very wrong.
Oh
the
no.
reunion was tonight. Tonight!
6 hours! Oh shit!
He'd have to go alone. They'd all be there, and they'd look at John and they'd know he was still a loser. No, there was still time.
5 hours and 59
John
minutes.
needed a date fast. He'd have to go out. He'd have to make an impact. John had to dress his best, only better.
Let's wear a fly-ass purple
There
shirt.
had to be someone single and desperately alone in the city. Someone besides John.
Yeah.
He just had to find them. John went straight to the nearest bar. Sure, it was still early, but he couldn't waste any time. There must be some day drinkers he could pick up.
Ow!
It was a classy place. Even the vomit was high quality.
Why did my game freeze? My game froze. Huh. Okay. Hopefully the game finishes unfreezing. But it's not looking like it's gonna. Okay. I guess that's it, guys. Well, I was going to finish the game, but apparently I can't because the game just crashed. So I guess we're gonna call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, maybe leave a like, maybe leave a comment, maybe even subscribe if you haven't already. That'd be super cool. If you want to see something that isn't my regular uploads, maybe check out my Saturday streams. Otherwise, I hope y'all are having a great day, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye!